DJ takes request.
And then throws them in the fucking trash.